they overcompensate Issei being Harem King by just throwing him girls for no reason. And this is what I mean, right? Rias and Akano, I have to rewatch for Rias, but I mean not Akano. Rias and Asuya, to me, Asuya is like his absolute number one. The way he treats her, I can understand though, to an extent, right? But Akano literally was just like, Rias, you like him? Damn, I should like him too. Like, like Akano just started liking him for almost no reason. Like like, granted, it was a slower progression, but it still was just kind of like, Rias likes him. He's being nice. I like him too now. Konako literally just started liking him for out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere. And I mentioned this, like, on TikTok before, and people got mad because they was like, oh, he had all these arcs with them, like the fallen angel accepting, and then him helping Konako with her sister, and she was kind of like, you know, he was like being the homie, and she was like cuddle up to him and stuff like that. My problem is, like, by the time they started liking Issei, they like, those arcs did not happen by the time they started liking Issei. So, for example, you can't say Akano likes Issei because he accepted her for being a fallen angel when she already liked him 2 seasons before that even happened, or a whole season before that even happened. So that can't be the reason if she already liked him. Konako liked him a whole season before she even met up with her sister, so you can't be like, oh, look what Issei did for her when she was struggling with Kuroka, that's why she likes him. Like, nah, bro, she was... And again, I said, granted, with Konako, it's like... No, not with... No. With that was with Akano. It's kind of gradual. Konako literally just started liking him because I guess they needed more Konako fan service scenes. But my biggest problem was Zenobia. That actually just, like, pisses me off, right? Because with Zenobia, she barely even looked at the mans when they first met up. So they first met up, she was talking to Rias. He came in the room, she barely made eye contact with the motherfucker in that first scene, right? So then, after he insulted Asuya, he got in her face, but this is all animosity. Like, this is nothing to do with a relationship. So then they scrapped in the yard. When they scrapped in the yard, it was Zenobia versus Kiba, and then Irina versus Issei. So they're not even having battle interactions with each other, right? Then you fast forward, some more like, you know, fuck shit is happening with like the story. But then like when they're actually going through their big moments, it was like a Zenobia and Kiba moment. It like, she unlocked Durandal, he unlocked the Holy Devil Sword at the same time. That was a Kiba and Zenobia thing. So this whole time, Kiba and Zenobia have battle interactions. They're both a knight, and they went through their big moment together. And in the next episode, she's just like, I need a baby. I'm like, beforehand, first of all, she's a whole church. She was a whole church girl. So, like, I get they did the whole God died thing, but like, that's still like, what? 16 plus years of all that church stuff and being a holier than thou, you know, nun basically. It's still ingrained into her. 2, she never mentioned once before that arc that she was some somebody obsessed with having a strong baby. Like, that doesn't even like correlate with her character. And 3, it was just literally just like out of nowhere, just like all her interactions with the Kiba, and it's just like, oh, I want Issei just cause strong dragon baby. I'm like, okay, like Kiba gets no biddies apparently. Like, he only gets side chicks that, yeah, he only gets like side randos. Like they kind of threw Kiba a bone after a while, but like it does not make sense for Zenobia to like Issei. Like, no reason under the sun.